Moving forward, Chuck Crosby Law Office. Andrea sent us an email saying that she just got divorced from her husband of 15 years. And in the divorce decree, it requires he remove his name from the deed, which will allow her to sell the house on her own. Now, Andrea says she listed it, she got an offer. The buyer did a walkthrough just before closing the day before, and the toilets were clogged. She called a plumber in, and the plumber is thinking someone may have poured something like cement into the drain. And the problem is she can't prove what we all may be thinking, that it was her ex-husband. So she's wondering, how does she proceed with something like this? Or is she just out of luck?
Okay, so she thinks the ex might have poured cement down the toilet. Well, first off, you got to get it fixed. I mean, there's no doubt about that. You're not going to sell the house with that kind of a clog. I assume it can be fixed. I've heard of this. This is usually it's tenants that get evicted will do something like that. Had one case where they did. It seemed like it got fixed pretty easily. I don't think it solidifies quite that way.
The same way, yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't think it solidifies if it's in a constantly wet, but it'll mess things up, I'm sure. How do you go? Get it fixed. That's the first thing. Find out how. Then you have a damage amount, right? Because you can't just go into court and say, I want you to slap them around a little bit. You got to go in and say, hey, I want X amount of money. Everything's reduced to a dollar amount, typically. So get that dollar amount. And then once you've got that, see what evidence you've got that it happened. Maybe he got on social media one time and said, oh, hey, I left a surprise down the drains for the ex, that kind of thing. But short of having anything like that, I don't know what you're going to do to hang it on anybody unless you've got video cameras,
right?
Or somebody did something stupid like saying I did it, which happens.
So just quickly here, Chuck, and I know you're not promoting this, but if there's a situation like that happening between a couple of and if one of the couples wants to put a video camera up, these days they're pretty easily to come by.
Yeah.
Is it illegal for as long as one person knows that there's a camera?
As long as one person knows about it, it's not being done for an illegal purpose, i.e., putting cameras in bathrooms. Yeah, you're getting
not good.
Yeah, you're getting in a real weird situation there.
Yeah.